Hello.
Hello.
I've got a question about your teaching about man and woman. Um, I've been in a relationship for 3.5 years, and it seems that in that relationship, like you were talking about with the spiral, like there was two things that came up a lot. One was like my doubt, like I'd feel very doubtful, like what am I doing here in this relationship? And
Well, you tell me, what are you doing in that relationship?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know what you're doing, yeah, well, then no doubt you got doubt. Fair enough. Go on.
And then the other thing was he was very moody, and but at the same time I could never leave. I could never fully leave, but I could never fully be there. And it seemed like some type of unconscious, like we were talking about with the psyche.
Yes, it's a compromise.
Yeah.
And eventually, in love, you have to give up compromise. And that's very destructive of our idea of partnership, what partnership is, because we got to leave. If the man doesn't change and he doesn't love you enough, you got to leave him. It's as simple as that. That's your problem. You're compromising. Now, if a man continues to be moody with a woman who has given up her emotions and given up her thoughts and things, then she will leave him because he's not up to her consciousness.
What else I'm also wondering is the doubt something that I should look at myself? Like, is there something maybe deeper behind that?
No, I'll tell you why you doubt. Yes, you should look at it. Why do I doubt? Because you're not being loved. Is that true? Is that true?
I guess so.
What do you mean you guess so? So, you are being loved then. And the result of this great love, this love that you've discovered, is that your man's still moody and you're still doubtful. Well, that can't be true either. You are not being loved enough. Any woman will get doubtful if she's not loved enough. Any man would. But we're so used to compromising because of the psychic idea that of notions of love, that you should be there for him, or you should be going to save him or something, and you should have to put up with his emotions and his ignorance. Well, no. Why should you be made unhappy with your young life? And you won't always be young and attractive. Why would you waste it on someone who's moody and makes you unhappy and doubtful? But is it true? Does a woman get doubtful when she's not loved enough? Yes or no? You're a woman.
Yes.
I'm not.
Yes.
Of course she does. So that's the fact behind the doubt. You got to find the fact. But you'll make excuses for him. I don't know whether he's present or not, and I don't care. But you'll make excuses for him. You'll think it's going to be all right. You'll stay there for 3.5 years instead of for 6 months or 12 months and just see if you can get through to him and through to your own emotions, because you might be making him moody. If you're still emotional, mightn't you? What a nice psychic dance. Round and round you both go, ring-a-ring-a-rosy. Oh dear. Now come on, you've got to be a woman. Have you been with me before?
No. I came once before.
Once before. What have you been doing since you came to me? Because I talked about these things when you came before. What have you been doing? When are you going to come to your senses? You come to me to come to your senses. You cannot live a life with any man or woman that makes you unhappy. You can't do that. Because intelligence is to be able to see it's painful. Oh, it's not painful all the time, because that's the spirit. Makes our life reasonably good. But in between, why? You're here to enjoy your life. You come and be with me more often and read my books and tapes and really start working on being a real woman, not compromising with love, which is woman's weakness. Because she is love, you know. She is love.
And another question I wanted to ask you was about guilt. Like, I noticed that there's so much guilt in me towards so many people. Almost everyone in my life, I feel guilty. And
Well, okay. Well, you should be guilty because you're compromising with love. You're guilty. You know what guilt? Guilt is guilt. You know, G-I-L-T is G-I-L-T. Your guilt is golden. Oh, we love our guilt. Oh, you enjoy your guilt. So you get guilty whenever you can so that you can get a sense of feelings of yourself. You've got to give all that rubbish up. What are you guilty of? For God's sake, you haven't done anything that I haven't done. And I'm not guilty. You haven't done anything that this woman hasn't done. What are you guilty about? What are you making yourself so special that you want to be guilty? Why are you so special? You're not special at all. We're all special. Another thing, so give up your guilt. It's an entertainment. It pleases you. You're able to get a nice little feeling, even though it's a negative thing. It's still a feeling. So that's what I've been talking about all my life. Now, how about it? You've got to make a stand somewhere. You've got to draw the line.
okay, thank you.
Okay. You come and be with me when you can. But you've got to do as you do. If you want to suffer some more, then go and live your life as you've been living it. Compromise, do that. That's fair enough, and suffer. But eventually you've got to say, I don't want the pain anymore. I don't want the ups and downs anymore. Then you draw the line and you listen to what the Master says. If it's true in your experience, but not true in your mind, because your mind doesn't know the truth. Your experience is your experience of experience, which is what makes you unhappy. You know what makes you unhappy. Stop giving into it and compromising. Okay then, someone else have a question, please?